What's up, YouTube? Welcome to. I'm just about to come in right now. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Prolific Expression. About to start right now. I'm gonna start like I always start. Little incense. Some warrior songs. Some warriors. All right, YouTube. This is part of the process. You put on the music that you feel that expresses you or has something about in you, then you start speaking on it. So I'm gonna feel the music right now. I'm gonna feel the music and express my feeling. Now, YouTube land, I'm sure you guys do the same thing. Girls express their fucking twerking. They express, that shit's over with. Stop with the twerking, ladies. Do some other shit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna express my, not twerking, some other shit. You know what I mean? And that's my expression to survival, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put these fucking headphones on so you can hear me loud and clear. YouTube land. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Could you guys hear me? Could you give me a thumbs up, Josiah, my brother? All right, all right. Welcome to Prolific Expression number 3. I don't even know how many shows. Anyways, yeah. All right, we got a couple of B's here: Josiah, Monster, Jesse, the Tattoo Addicts with Andrew, Mr. Ranger, Don Aroma, Prophet, and TXL. Welcome, my brothers. We're here on YouTube. Let me drink some water. This water is fucking delicious. Anyways, I have 2 guest speakers today. It's Monster. Monster's a lieutenant of IMC Nation. He's one of the men I highly respect. He's one of the men that understands this process and knows what it takes to keep moving forward and nose to the floor and keep moving forward without any excuses. And then my second guest is Don Aroma, Jaime Galean. This is another brother that I highly respect, and he's been changing like a motherfucker. He's looking beastier, manlier every single time. Excuse me and shit. Anyways, so welcome. And let's see, where do I begin? Let's speak on expression a little bit. That was my expression of that warrior song. That's the feeling I got to express out there. And like I said, a lot of YouTube motherfuckers that they put on music and they start expressing some fucking weird shit. Like the women will start expressing what? Twerking. That's all they do. Like, and they start going like this and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? But it's times are changing. That's gross to the IMC Nation men. That shit don't work here. So I would like to start off with Jaime right here, Mr. Don Aroma. highly a man I highly respect. He knows his colognes, his perfumes. He knows there's perfumes for the night, there's perfumes during the day, there's perfumes for work, and colognes and all that. And I want to see what his expression is on that. And so, my brother, could you speak on Xpression, or what do you think of Xpression is a little bit?
Yeah, brother. Thank you for having me. First of all, having me on your show, on your IMC Nation show. It's an honor. It's a pleasure to be here. Yeah, man. So for me, expression, there's many forms of expression, and like you mentioned, I like to smell a lot of scents. I educate myself to learning what that different type of scents do to the mood or the state of mind of someone or an individual. And you know our nostrils, our nose has. I was educating myself, and I was reading that we have about like 50 million different type of scents that our noses picks up, and it's not just colognes, right? We can smell, like you said, we can smell the crap from like a cow. I remember that trip we were going back to LA from San Jose, and we were driving past a farm or like a land of cows, and we could smell the hay and all that stuff. It obviously it's not a pleasant scent, but we can pick up different notes from that. It's not just the actual crap. It's we can smell like the earthiness of it, the fur of the cow, whatever's been fed. So backtracking back to the expression, like back in the perfume, colognes have been, believe it or not, they've been here for a while. They go back to the Egypt times, because when you smell good, it meant it gave a status of like where you were. It gave you like a status of prestige, or like it meant that you were wealthy, you were doing good, right? So when it came to extracting scents from like flowers like lavender, jasmine, there's a science behind it that those scents can either create a memory, or can trigger a state of mind, a state of calmness. So let's say, for example, if I were like, for example, there's a lot of colognes for men that the feeling that you want from it is like a confident, subtle certainty, comfort behind it, right? And those notes are used for that, and especially the ones that are to go out to going out and getting women, or just going out with friends. So yeah, there's different types of scents like those. But it goes beyond. I think expression goes beyond just the scent, right? It's also the internal state of mind, right? Because we could also say, I could say that this cologne can make me feel comfortable, but it's not really the cologne or the scent. It's an enhancement, but what triggers it is the state of feeling. How do I want to feel today? Do I want to feel comfortable, certainty? Do I want to feel more expressive? More jokester or uplifting. That for me, when it comes to expression, I have to tap into the feeling first, and that also, and that goes back to the AZD teachings, right? Studying from AZD and learning how to tap into that, the process, our morning routines. So yeah, man, for me, that all that combination creates the expression of the feeling that I want to feel throughout the day. And it comes within, because we always are looking for things exterior. We're looking for the next best watch, or for the next chain. It all starts within. So yeah, brother, that's what I have to say about expression.
Hell yeah, man. And YouTube land, you see his expression on just colognes. you could hear his expressions. Now, if I speak on colognes, it'll be different. You know what I mean? I really don't know shit. Does it smell good? Cool. Does it? No. However, this man has done research and understands it. That's what IMC Nation does. They don't just speak out of their ass. They do some research and then speak what they know. So now I would like to go to Monster. Now, Monster, I would like you to speak on the expression of being a man, because it's tough out there. You know, if you express yourself as a man, society will attack. However, they will attack behind your back if you're a strong man. You know what I mean? They'll never say it to your face, right? They'll never say it to our faces, man. They'll just say it behind our backs or do this or do that. So if you could speak on the expression of being a man, brother, that'll be very badass.
Yeah, os. Yo, as Jaime was speaking, it made me think, you know, like there's no two plants are the same. You know, plants, animals, trees, everything has its own scent. You know, everything is unique and different. And in the same way as men, no two men are the same. Like each one of us, we have our own flavor, our own scent, our own essence. You know, and that's what being a man is. It's being you. Being you. You're not trying to smell like somebody else, but we understand that we know that, man, I'm me. I'm me. I'm unique. I'm unique. My smell, my flavor, my scent belongs to me. You know, and then going out into the world, you don't have to try to be like anybody else. You just be yourself. Just be yourself. And for me, like the more I've come to love myself, the more I can express myself, the stronger my scent becomes. You know, of course, we're working within the confines of this society, this culture, this environment that we live in. So you have to be smart. But just as a man, you, me, Donna Roma, I'm the king of my kingdom. You know, I smell like me. There's no two Gretos. There's no two me. You know, so just being yourself, loving yourself and being able to express that's prolific expression, being able to express who you are without trying to be like anybody else. You know, and I know for a fact, when your heart is clean, when your mind is pure, when your intentions are right, it doesn't matter. Not everybody is going to like how you smell, but the truth is the truth. And nobody can deny a scent that, even if I don't like what it smells like, when you smell something so fresh, so clean, so pure, if you like it or not, you're going to appreciate that. You know, and if not, you're going to run away from it. So as men, we stand up and we let our shit go. You know, that's.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. I hear you, man. I hear you. Now, I would like to speak a little bit on expression that nature has an expression. You know what I mean? Nature has an expression and doesn't give a fuck about anything else. Science of Attraction right here, a book by Shane Smith. Right here. Nature doesn't acknowledge your reasons. Her genes don't care if you're too tired. Her genes don't care what you intended. Her genes don't care what logic you use. Her genes don't care if you're too busy. Her genes don't care if you didn't mean to. Her genes don't care if you become complacent. Her genes don't care if you forget. Her genes don't care if you had a rough childhood. Her genes don't care what you promised. Her genes don't care how long you've been together. Her genes don't care if you can't understand. Her genes don't care what your Facebook status is. Her genes don't care if you walk down the aisle and say forever. Her genes don't care. Her genes don't care about survival. Any behavior demonstrating a reduction or loss of her survival will be noted by nature, recorded over time. As a man, you must consistently communicate your ability to protect her genes. Otherwise, there is always another man willing to take her place. That's nature expressing itself without any apologies, man. Nature will express itself however the law of the jungle is, and no apologies, and no, you can't hide the truth, man. And that's what people, when people start hearing the truth, they start backing away, or they start or how can I put this? Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Nature expresses itself in a way that it's just truth. What do you think about that, Jaime? What I read right there about nature expressing itself, and any of that? Do you have any 2 cents on that?
Yeah, man. So nature, as far as like the woman, or nature in general.
Nature in general, bro, and woman, same
Yeah.
thing. Women is
So,
part of nature. Yeah.
like what came to my mind as you were reading that, because obviously we're studying the nature of the woman, right? And obviously she has her expressions, right? But I also can relate it to nature outside, like the tree, or the flowers, or the grass. They give out their own expression. Whether that's like, I'm gonna relate it to sense, because that's like what that's how I can make that connection. Because even the beaver, or the animal that goes up the flower and goes up and smells it, even they have even they can sense, and smell that, and smell how they're expressing their sense. So that's what came to my mind when I was hearing you speak about nature. And yeah, that would be my 2 cents, bro. Like, too quick, but yeah,
No,
that's
hey,
what came to my mind, brother.
exactly. What about you, Monster? What do you hear when you hear that, man? Anything you got in your mind, dude? Go for it.
Oh, yeah. It first and foremost, you have to be clean. You have to be clean from the inside out. From the inside out. I'm talking about heart, mind, body, soul. You have to be clean. It's like if somebody shit on themselves and then try to cover it up with a whole bunch of cologne. It doesn't matter how much cologne you put on yourself, you still smell like shit, you know? So there's a purity, there's a naturalness. There's the essence of, man, you look around, nature is beautiful, and we're a part of that. So it's not trying to be this or trying to be that. It's just being yourself. First and foremost, cleaning yourself out. Cleaning yourself out, letting go of the things that, you know, letting your thoughts go, letting go of the hate, letting go of the lies, letting go of trying to get over on, whatever it is, because the cleaner you become, the more your awareness raises, and the clearer you can see, the better your scent becomes. So you can smell shit from down the street because you're so clean. Whereas most people in the world, day to day, a lot of people are just bullshitting. And they get away with it because the people that they're fooling, they're not clean themselves. So being clean as a man, though, when you're clean, yeah, that just increase that raise, puts you on a whole nother level.
Yes, 100%. And what is out there in society is a lot of bullshit, man. They're putting cologne all over shit, man. Like you said, and if you're truthful with yourself, and you work on yourself, you will smell the bullshit pretty much. Like I said it in the last show. Like the DMV will actually be more truthful because they're assholes there. You know what I mean? They'll express themselves more there because they're assholes. Yet the restaurant, they'll be more reserved and all that. And yes, just because they got to be nice or do tips and all that, but fuck that shit. I want to see the real person that I'm speaking with. And I'm sure people listening right now on YouTube could hear the genuineness on you guys or on myself. They're not listening to some fucking guy that's saying, "Oh yeah, work on yourself, yeah, bravo, and all this bullshit." You know what I mean? So, does anybody have any questions here, man? Gotta call. We're gonna go for like 10, 15 more minutes. Anybody have any questions? I see TXLTMing over there He's probably smelling the bullshit right now from YouTube.
Yeah, all you YouTube motherfuckers who been bullshitting, just understand I'm coming for you. Not in a sexual way. I swear to God, I will hunt you out. I will find you, and I will make you show your fucking face in front of Guerrero, okay? And once you do that, once you expose yourself to what life has to offer, I guarantee you, you shall never be the same.
And there it is, YouTube. You saw TXL's expression, you saw my expression, you saw Don Aroma's expression, you saw Monster's expression. They're not the same, man. We're not trying to be like each other. We're our own essence. And out there in the real world, everybody's the same. How you doing? Good morning, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's the same. And right here, our voices are different. We carry ourselves different. The one thing we have in common is we're strong men, and you will not bullshit us. So any other questions, my brothers? What do you think about that, Johnny Rager? Are you able to talk right there, man? Where you at? You in jail, bro, or what?
Yeah, brother. I'm actually at work here at the Marriott. Started my new job here. Chilling out in the lobby area. But yeah, man, it's dope tapping in with you guys, and I plan on attending pretty much every live that I possibly can.
Hell yeah.
Especially with my schedule the way it is now. Like, this is why I moved my job, because like at Tesla, I wasn't able to like join all these lives. And so, for a minute, I don't know if this is very related, but I was also like, fuck, I can't join all these lives and all this. And I was like, bro, you don't need to be no goddamn slave to any damn company. You can make a change so that way you can show up to more lives. And here I am. I'm chilling in this lobby on my break. And even when I was still working, it's not that busy today. So I could still listen in the whole time, because, I'm still getting paid, So all you got to do is make a change sometimes. And yeah, man, it's just good to be with you guys.
Hell yeah. And there you go, YouTube. Another brother with his expression. Different. And like I said, we know each other very well, man. We're brothers, man. Yeah, this is YouTube land. Gotta keep it real. You know what I mean? Anyways, what do you think about that, Prophet? This is another man that I highly respect. Miracle J, the Prophet. He's another strong man. He's gonna give his expression. He actually has a song out there, man, that I fucking listen to all the time. It's badass, man. It'll be. Look, if you would do the honors to express some type of freestyle, if you're able to, my brother, do it, man. Do it for 10 seconds or something you wrote, whatever. It'll be fucking awesome. So YouTube could see the expression, a different type of expression from my fellow black man.
Yeah, for sure, my brother. First thing I want to say, man, I love the name of this podcast, and I love where you've taken it with it. And there's no place I'd rather be, because right now I can express myself through IMC and let the people see that when you're true to yourself, that's where you really find the wealth. And when you got yourself, you know that you don't need no help. Because this is a freestyle, and this is straight off the top. I don't need a pen and paper to write down anything or jot, because this is the lesson. YouTube, find your fucking free expression. Dude, there you go.
100%, man. Thank you, my brother. And like I said, that's another expression from a strong black man. Hey, Tattoo Addicts, this is are you able to speak real quick, my brother? This man makes badass tattoos. He's another strong man I highly respect. Now you're gonna hear his expression. Another strong man. There's no weak man here. I wouldn't want weak friends, because they'll backstab your ass. You know what I mean? So what's your expression, my brother? Could you give us 2 cents on something, or you're busy, or what's up?
Boss, brother. No, actually, we just finished up. I'm right here with fellow brother Andrew. We just finished doing some ink on his on the side of his head, and I mean that's as expressive as you can get. When you show it in your body. Like that's a form of expression as well. And I'm glad I'm able to create art and do what I love and do it alongside people that I respect, including yourself.
Hell yeah, my brother. And there we go. You saw what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different expressions, man. And there's a lot more here in IMC Nation that expresses themselves in a certain way, and they're all different characters, and they all have their own strengths, man. And if you're amongst us, you're gonna get the real us. Now, are we gonna get the real you? We'll find out if you don't, man. You know what I mean. So, does anybody have questions, man? We've got a couple more minutes.
Yeah, how do you feel about people expressing themselves sexually?
Damn, that's a deep ass fucking question for YouTube, man. I see what you mean. Yeah, you as a man, you gotta express yourself as in being honest with the women you're with. You gotta be honest and express yourself, because if you withhold shit, it's gonna stack up and it's gonna come out in some weird shit, watching porn, pedophilia, and all this shit. And that's the problem. That's the problem that a lot of men out there have. They've been so suppressed that they're doing some weird, creepy shit. So as long as you're both adults and you both consent, express the fuck out of yourself. Point intended. You know what I mean? Express the fuck out of yourselves as long as you're both adults and you know what's up with that. Damn, TXL, that was a left curveball, man, but I like that.
No, I mean, it was a great answer too, because it's like people need to learn that their sexual expression is directly tied to their communication. Like your dress, that's an expression too, and it's tied to your communication. So the more that we suppress all of these different expressions, the more we begin to hinder our communication. And it's like, I want to really express myself whenever I speak and I open my mouth. So it's like, I have to actually figure it out whenever it comes to my own sexuality. Like if you're a man, you got to own up to the fact that you want to have sex with multiple women.
Mm-hmm.
That's just real shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're a female, you have to own up to the fact that you're not a man. So sexually, you should stop trying to be like a man.
Mm-hmm.
You should own up to the fact that you want quality. Men don't want quality. We want quantity. We want the quality, but it's like quantity is more important because biologically, we're predisposed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
If my dog is biologically predisposed to bark whenever she feels a certain type of fear or threat, I'm a dumbass for suffocating her from barking. Same thing with you girls who are out here trying to suffocate your guy's balls. Yo, what the fuck are you doing trying to claim something as completely yours and you're entitled to it whenever it's like that man is a biological creature who was designed to spread his seed with multiple females. You should be lucky he's spending time with you. So yeah, no, I apologize for bringing a question out of
fuck no,
it's just
bro.
like
Never
that's what I
apologize
love
for
about
survival.
Yeah, that's what I love about IMC is like we can have this dialogue to where it's like maybe I've never even thought of this question or posed this question, but I trust the minds of each individual here. It's like that's a true mastermind. Is you guys can check me, I could check you guys, and we could check our work, go back to the drawing board, just move forward.
Exactly, man. No, man, that's 100% true, and then you can't argue the truth, man. I mean, people could try and argue with what he said. It's the truth. And if a guy says otherwise, he's lying to you, ladies. He's lying to you, and you know it. And you're lying to him if you think you're just gonna be with any man. You want the strongest man out there. And you're always putting makeup on, showing your breasts, twerking. You're expressing your sexuality out there. Men are not. Men are not doing that. And that's why it's so suppressive and it comes out in some weird ass shit. You know what I mean? Women are expressing a lot of sexuality, a lot. Just look at Instagram. Booty shaking, twerking, booty shaking, twerking, yoga that they could do, all this crap. And what are men doing? They're acting stupid. Eating a whole bunch of shit, doing running, hitting themselves, doing a whole bunch of crap. So my brothers, it's time to man up and speak the truth. Let the truth set you free from whatever chain you have. If you have a woman and you say that and she leaves, that chain, let that chain go. You're free, my brother, to work on yourself and speak the truth and not live withholding shit. Because if you withhold, man, it comes out in horrible ways, man. I'm telling you, these men, there's a lot of men out there that are suffering because they don't have their sexual expression, like TXL said. Their expression is fucking, it's so suppressed. It's sad to see, man. It's sad to see, and they're hiding out there, man. And whoever says otherwise is lying, man. Is lying. What do you think about that, Hyman? You agree?
Yeah, brother, 100%. I think that TXL mentioned something very so true. You know, now in these days, it's very easy for women to get attention outside, right? And it's getting to the point where, like, even at the gym, you know, they're dressed like if they're out at a club. You know, like, you know, do they not get any? Do they not get enough attention outside of the gym that they need to come to the gym and fucking dress and be in front of a fucking machine or in front of me while I'm doing fucking weights? I'm like, fuck, like, I'm here trying to get my workout in, and then I'm getting distracted, right? So it's like, you know, I get to see that dynamic there, and it's very interesting. Like, you know, I look at the women that go to the gym, and sometimes, you know, they have a nice body, they're pretty, right? And they have, like, you know, it's almost like a hybrid of a half man, half woman type of body, you know, and it confuses me. It's like, wait, like, you know, you're pretty. I don't know if I should, like, hit on you or fucking, you know, or compete with you because you're fucking bulky, you know. That's something that I see now during the day, you know, in today's fucking society, is like, you know, they're pushing that, where a woman should be soft, should be submissive, and the man should be the one that's hard. So that's why I'm always going to the gym, because I fell into that trap before, where I was like, I gave my life, or I gave up my activities as a man to be with a woman and to be exclusively for that woman, which at the time I didn't know any better. And without even knowing it, it was killing me inside. So it got to a point where, you know, I had to finally express myself and say, you know what, this is not right, you know. So that's what comes to my mind when I hear TL talk about that, and yourself. You know, it's gotten to a point where the men really need to step the fuck up with their expression, with their body, with you know, with being the example, right? Being the example in society. So that's, you know, that's why we've built, you know, IMC is that group of men that are working on their character, so they become the next teachers after AZD and push the new society, the new philosophy. So yeah, that's all I have to say on that, brother. Thank you.
Hell yeah, man. And ladies, we want to take care of you if you're the right one. Just know that. If you're soft and feminine, we want to take care of you, and we will take care of you. Now, if you start acting like a man, then we're gonna react like a man. You know what I mean? But the problem is society, women act like a man, and the men react like women. They get scared, or they don't want to face them, because for whatever reason they're afraid they're gonna lose them. They're afraid. I don't know what the hell, dude. So you gotta just tell the truth, man. Free yourself from this shit. What do you think about that, Monster? You want to add to that, brother?
Definitely. That's it. That's it. As men, we're the voice. We're the strength. Oh, we're the warriors. No, it's up to us. It's up to us, because these women, they're still gonna come to the gym dressed in their spandex and their tank tops and basically got damn near naked. You know what I'm saying? I remember the Super Bowl. I called my daughter. I'm like, listen, I didn't tell her anything. I said, listen, because I knew she was watching the Super Bowl. So I said, listen, pay attention. For the halftime show when Rihanna performed, I'm like, pay attention and watch. Watch. And I'm telling you right now, that shit is trash. It's garbage. That's the devil. Just watch. I didn't say anything else. When I saw her the next morning, She's like, yeah, Dad, what the, I saw what she was doing. She was rubbing on her pussy. She was, rubbing on her breast. She was doing it's all sex and money, sex and money. That's what they're pushing. That's the shit that our children have to smell. We're at a point where we understand, where our awareness is at a level where we can comprehend that, where we can move past that. But the children, they don't know anything. They don't know nothing. They don't have experience. So imagine that they're looking at this shit on TV, and this is normal. And it's not just the Super Bowl show with Rihanna, but it's all the bullshit music, the culture, what they promote, what they show. Come on, man. It's disgusting. So as men, we gotta say something. And it's not like I need to change the world, but at the very least, the people who are closest to me, the people who I have a relationship with, who's I need to speak the truth. And that's what the role that we play, just speaking the truth. Because, man, like we were talking about since, right now, the shit that's coming out the TV, the phone, the music, it's shit. It's disgusting. It's something that you throw away, bury underground, get rid of. You flush down the toilet. That's how bad it's become. So yeah, as men, it's something we gotta stand up. We gotta say something. We gotta keep on going in our own personal evolution. Every man is different. Each one of us has our own sin. So the evolution of each man is gonna look different. And that's cool. That's cool because we're all different. We all have something to offer. We all reach a different audience, So moving forward, all we can do is get better and better. And the cleaner that we become, the more truth, the more light we can bring and save not just these young people, but anybody who with the eyes to see and the ears to hear. Because we're the voice of reason. We're the light shining in the darkness. And it only takes a small light to light up the whole room. The whole room could be pitch black, but just one small light, now I can see. And for us, we keep moving forward one day at a time. As we evolve, as our awareness evolves, our light becomes greater and greater. And that's how we change the world. That's how we make a difference. Every man in his own way. So salute to every man here.
Hell yeah, preach, my brother. And YouTube land. We got girlfriends. In fact, my girlfriend's probably watching right now on YouTube. She's listening. Who knows, maybe in the future we'll start bringing girls and start interviewing them so you guys could see that it's some real shit. It's not some a whole bunch of angry men and start talking crap about the bitches. Nah. We're not like the feminists or whatever they call those shits. We're not none of that shit. We got our women. And they're beautiful. All right, YouTube? Remember that shit. We're not just talking out of our asses. We got it. We don't have to prove it to you guys. If you can't tell that we got beautiful women or girlfriends, that's on you, my brother or my sister. You know what I mean? All you feminists could get on your group and start talking about men this, men that. Go for it. You know what I mean? See if they take care of you in 30 years when your titties are to the floor and shit, and you start kicking them when you walk. You know what I mean? Fucking TXL, my brother. So,
can I say something related
yeah,
to that?
go for it, bro.
It was fucking funny, man. Ladies, for both genders, if you guys want to have a successful relationship, figure out what they want, because what they want from you isn't what you want, right? What you think they want. They want specific things from you, and it's really easy because deep down, men want to be the kind of people that women admire and respect and are attracted to. And women want to be beautiful and feminine and want to feel cared for. Ladies, if you want your man to care for you, figure out what he wants from you. Men, if you want something from a female, figure out what she wants from you. Because every relationship is transactional, but I'll tell you what, the love you feel, that shit is real. It's real.
Yes, and like I said, YouTube land, we take care of our women, man. We take care of our women. And they know that. We take care of them. As long as they are soft around us and take care of us. It's a two-way street. I'm out there fighting a war with the world, baby girl. When I come home, I don't want a war with you. So that's how it is, YouTube land. I challenge anybody on YouTube if you think otherwise. You bring your girls, and my brothers will bring theirs. We could all dialogue and go from there. See what you guys think about that. So just hit me up, or if you want to join MC Nation and finally grow up, you can hit me up or any of my brothers up also. We're about to end this shit. Is there any final words, Mr. Don Aroma for YouTube land? I think we scared a lot of people in a good way, and a lot of old women that kick their titties are gonna hit us up, man.
No, man, that's it for me. Just thank you for having me. It was a pleasure being on here, and I look forward to doing it again soon. Thank you.
Hell yeah! What about you, my brother Monster? Any last words for this for the YouTube live before we end this?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's real simple. Iron sharpens iron. And the sharper you are, the easier it is to slice through the bullshit. The more deadly you are, the more lethal you are, the more attractive you are. So every man, it's about you. Be the best man you can be and keep sharpening your sword. Keep sharpening your sword. And one day you'll end up like my man Guerrero, top player in the game. So, and the funny thing is, it's not even about the women. Because when you love yourself, when you actually love yourself, you realize a woman could never love me more than I love me. And when you love yourself more than anybody else, now you're not putting up with the bullshit. You're not scared to lose it. Yeah, it's going to hurt because I love you. Shit, yeah, of course. If you lose something you love, of course it's going to hurt. But I love myself more. So let's just keep moving forward. The more we evolve, the more we grow, the brighter we shine. And yeah, that's it. We just keep on raising up.
Hell yeah! Thank you, my brother. Thank you all for joining for this show, Prolific Expression. In the future, there's gonna be another IMC TV show with myself, Powerhouse, and Monster, and it's gonna be badass, man. And thank you guys for joining. And Josiah, once again, if you could guide me through this, because I keep forgetting. Also, my brothers, thank you.
I think you're muted, brother. That was the table.
Am I out of YouTube yet or no? Not yet. Huh?
Let me check.
No, I'm still on that shit. So just, am I out of it?
You.
Well, let me log out. Let me see.
Yeah. So